Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of GBTV. I'm Jerry Thompson here with Brad Nelson, and today we're going to do another just general knowledge type thing. Yes. I think our Mulligan show went over pretty well. People really liked seeing that. So we went through and basically came up with some board states or some stuff that we had come across that we thought were pretty interesting to talk about. Yeah. So we have 4 good ones for you.
Yeah, I think these situations generically come up in games, but there's so many different things that come up that make it complex. But pretty much what they're going to do is just base around like these things that happen in the early turns every single game that I think a lot of players like have mistakes with.
Yeah, and these are like the turning points of the game where if you go back, you're just like, yeah, maybe I could have done this differently. Yep. Like on that turn, you know, the first 4 turns are all just like set up, and you don't really have to think too much about it, right? Until we get to these spots. So these are like the critical turns in the games that we want to focus on.
Yes, and our first one is on turn 0.
Yeah. Okay. So. I was here at the local PTQ in Roanoke, and I like bombed out with Delver, and this kid that I met at Grand Prix Minneapolis also bombed out with Delver. And so I was just talking to him, hanging out with him, and we decided to play some games, and I 5-0'd him in the first 5 games that we played. And it seemed like he wasn't too sure like what he should be doing. Apparently there weren't a lot of people in his area that played Delver, so that's understandable. And then in one of the next games, he got this opener he was like kind of wishy-washy about. He was thinking about mulliganing it. And I was like, well, you know, let me see it so we can talk it out. And it was 2 Gitaxian probes, 2 Snapcaster Mages, Glacial Fortress, Seachrome Coast Island.
Okay,
so he's on the play, and in my mind, that's just like a snap keep. That's exactly what I want. I was basically beating him by establishing board presence and using stuff like Vapor Stag and Gutshot to make it so he didn't get any traction, you know, he couldn't get anything going. And this is like a hand that's perfect for doing that because you get to play Silvergill Adepts on turn 2 and turn 3. You'll see a bunch of new cards, maybe hit some Vapor Snags, whatever. So he was like, yeah, I don't know, like doesn't really do anything. It doesn't have any of the important cards, but...
The funny thing that I find about not having the important cards with this hand is... yes, Delver of Secrets and Geist of St. Traft are the most powerful cards in the mirror, or used to be. And now everyone is like changing their decks to have Phantasmal Images, more gut shots, things that will just like stop those aggressive draws. So a lot of Delver keeps that I have on the play of like 1 cantrip, a Delver of Secrets, an Equipment or an Angel, and a Geist can sometimes just bomb out. I don't have the card advantage that Snapcasters Mages give me, and their Snapcaster Mage removal hand just gets way ahead of me.
Yeah.
They're 3 cards deeper, they have a bunch of card advantage, and I just fizzle. So, like, this hand to me is more powerful than a Delver of Secrets Geist Hunter Monk hand, or Geist of St. Traft hand.
Yeah. I don't know, like, it goes both ways. Like, I definitely see what you're saying with that, and a lot of the games that you win are, like I said, you know, you need to get on board and kind of stay there, but you also need that staying power that Snapcaster provides. And I think this hand just gives you both. You know, you're going to have a bunch of cards and a board presence. So